arguments are healthy in a relationship?
I feel like arguments can be constructive criticism sometimes. Sometimes you just have to really watch how you say it and make sure you're coming across in a nice, logical way that both pen- both partners can benefit from the growth. You know.
So, with that being said, how do you think our society, this generation, has changed our view on relationships? Please be quiet. Nikki, you finna get slapped, bro.
You have to repeat the question.
How do you think this generation views relationships? What do you think we can do better when it
It's like
comes
a
to that?
mixed bag because, like, we see, you know, people our age get married really young. Then some people are really like, I don't want a relationship. It's like a very mixed bag. So it's like maybe some people take them for granted. Maybe some people are still
Nikki, I'm finna
young.
slap you, bro. She over here talking about the way I said society. Like, girl, I said it goofy, and you over here.
Guys, okay, you know what? We're going to we're going to end this. We're going to see.
Arguments are healthy in a relationship.
I feel like arguments can be constructive criticism sometimes. Sometimes you just have to really watch how you say it and make sure you're coming across in a nice, logical way that both partners can benefit from the growth. You know.
Well, with that being said, how do you think our society, this generation, has changed our view on relationships? Please be quiet. Nikki, you finna get slapped, bro.
You have to repeat the question.
How do you think this generation views relationships? What do you think we can do better when it
It's like
comes
a
to that?
mixed bag because, like, we see, you know, people our age get married really young. Then some people are really like, I don't want a relationship. It's like a very mixed bag. So it's like maybe some people take them for granted. Maybe some people are still
Nikki, I'm finna
young.
slap you, bro. She over here talking about the way I said society. Like, girl, I said it goofy, and you over here.
Guys, okay, you know what? We're going to we're going to end this. We're going to see. Okay.
Hello, guys. This is the
The deep dive.
Deep Down podcast. Okay, here my name is Nikki Roses, and that's Cedric and Amelia. Let's get started. Let's get into the deep. Let's go. Okay, I start off right.
Man, let's get into the deep. Bro, I'm not finna do this with you.
I was
Okay.
actually
Go ahead.
going to answer. Now you just messed it up, bro. Okay,
You. We're just gonna keep
Just
going.
continue.
is it
We can't take nothing serious. Just continue.
okay? Is it possible to be? Is it possible? Is it possible to be friends with an ex?
No.
Why?
See, like, okay, continue.
My views on it is like, it depends on how, like, deeply connected y'all were. Like, if it was just like, you just got together because y'all thought it was right. But like, if y'all were emotionally connected to each other, I feel like you'll always have like emotions for that person. Nikki, I'm not finna do this with you, bro.
Amelia, you're the one who
You over here
started.
gasping
Now
for air. Do I need to give you an asthma pump?
Like,
you need one though, vampire. Anyways, cause I just killed you.
She wanna be funny. She wanna
Oh,
be
I should be
funny.
funny, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
you're
let's
not
continue
gonna
on.
nothing gonna be funny when you get a drag tomorrow on
Okay,
that concrete.
okay. Let's continue on this podcast. Thank you.
okay, so that was your response, Amelia?
Who is she? Who is she talking to?
Amelia Star. Who
Let's
else?
get in that field, bro. Let's get in that field.
Guys,
I
this
don't
is
like fields.
You're not about that life for real life.
I am not. I don't claim to
I'm
be.
glad
I'm
you
so
admitted it.
sorry. This is very out of like our
Can we
schedule.
go back to the questions?
So to answer Nikki's question from my point of view, like I'm friends with my exes, but I'm like, yes, we did love each other at one point, but like we've come to this understanding that we are better off as friends, but like we do have the maturity and we are able to, respect each other as people in each other's spaces without getting into this like gray area with yes, we're friends, but we also dated. Like it's just simply like black and white. We just have to respect each other and that's my take.
Okay, Amelia, what did you say?
It was basically like I'm not friends with none of my exes because we liked each other again. So yeah. So it just it depends. I guess it's different for everybody.
Okay, that's understandable. Do y'all want me to ask the second question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
Oh no, I see.
let's go. Okay. Do y'all think it's possible to be in love with two people at the same time?
Yes.
Really? I didn't even know that was possible.
See, it's possible. Like, I can think that like someone may do it. Like, they may be a little bit confused. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit like about my personal. Like, these two already know.
Okay, personal
But like
experience.
Saturday, I was like going through it and I was telling them how I was in love with like two people. When I came to the realization, it was only one person because like with like the other person, it was mainly like not out of convenience per se, but like I talked to them a lot. I saw them every day. And that's just how it was. But I came to realization that I really only had love for like one person. And it's like I do think you can be in love with two people at the same time. Now I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh, you could be in love with like 10 people at the same time, because that's a lot to handle. But
You
I
know,
definitely feel like yeah, you can be in love with like two people at the same time, but there's always going to be like that one person that you love more than the other.
I feel
So,
I feel like you're gonna have to come to the decision like, okay, which one? Because we can't be having two.
yeah,
Okay, that relationship is not giving. But anyways, you know what I
not
mean.
too much on Cedric. Like, we throwing
right.
shots
No,
now?
no, 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 no. If
We both
y'all
have to catch up.
looking at it the disgusting way, like you mean being with two people, having, and
No.
that's what I'm trying.
When it
It's
comes to
there's a
like,
word called, I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
I think it's called like either like open or maybe like more like polyamorous. I could be wrong.
Okay, yeah, pretty much.
so how do y'all feel about having God centered relationships?
Oh, you want me to go first or you're going first?
You go, Williams.
Okay.
Girl,
Right. I don't know why she's okay. It's
It
like
was just so weird for
like
me to call you Williams. It just came out.
okay, so we're going off script. Great start. But like God's on relationships. Like I feel like, it's good, it's healthy. Now like and you can help each other grow like in Christ. Like, he has not Christ, but like God. You know, like he wants us to like act a certain way and obviously there's a book, we're supposed to abide by. And like having this mutual love between you and your partner, I feel like it's very beneficial. And it's like helping each other grow, which is good. And I think like the idea of like progressing through life is very like essential. Like when you're in a relationship, like you don't want to be in a relationship and it's just like, yeah, this is our peak or like this is our plateau. It's like having a God set a relationship. I feel like it's very beneficial. And I feel like he wants us to talk about his word, not just with ourselves, not even with our partner, but like not even looking at the partner, but like relationships, as she was saying, as a whole. Like, I think it's very beneficial and positive, and I think it's a great thing to aspire to have. God in relationships. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I agree with Cedric that it's very beneficial because It helps you focus. Aside from, yeah, your partner, he's gonna be your
Hmm.
longtime partner.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you have God in the relationship, like, it's gonna make your life 100 times better in a way. Yes, like, what's it called? Marriages are always gonna have their problem, but I feel like with God, like, he'll guide you, and if you follow what he says and you have sort of fear God, like, okay, once you get married, basically, it's like you guys are like together in a way, like,
As one,
as
like,
exactly
Like a
as one.
partnership, like bonded.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel
And
like everything in a God-centered relationship, it's not supposed to be like a normal relationship. Everything is supposed to be better, more powerful. I don't know.
I feel like more powerful, I'm gonna go to generational actually, because I feel like if you respect what God did, you didn't do, like, sexual things outside of marriage. You waited, you respected, you kept yourself with respect, and you waited. I feel like He's gonna grant you maybe what you want. He's gonna provide a fruitful way of life. He's gonna give you what you want. Well, what you need, maybe what you want. And also with your kids, they're gonna see, okay, this is my example, and I feel like it just sets your kids a little bit better how I should treat and not treat, I think, women as objects, because people outside of marriages, they just think, oh, I'm just gonna get with this person, whatever. And next thing you know, going to the single mothers, they just, they don't have a both parent household in some cases. There's just, I don't know, there's a lot of things that I feel like a parent needs two parents. Well, parents, a child needs two parents. I feel like I got on track. But going back to it, I would say a little bit lot less headaches that could have been avoided will be much less. There'll still be challenges. That's what I gotta say.
So is it my turn to ask a question? Or like,
Yeah.
okay. Hmm, okay. This is like a two in love. So what, two in love? Two in one, sorry. So like the first like question is, have you ever had a first date? If so, what was it like? And then this was other question, but we can answer this question first. So like I'm gonna repeat it again. Have you ever had a first date before? And if so, what was it like?
Someone who, well, I didn't
Anything?
have a, well, actually, because I haven't been on my first date yet, I'm not gonna count anything that I've done with any other guy, anything important, because I feel like this one is different. But, um,
Period.
maybe we should, like, share our first experiences with a person we've liked.
Okay.
Like, first kiss.
Okay.
Nikki?
Nikki, you can go ahead and go.
First kiss. Girl, officially first kiss? Girl, no, that was forceful. I'm gonna say it.
It was forceful.
In a way that I think but I was little. I was, I guess, too innocent, but these kids were older than me. We went to a party, right? I don't know how old I was. I just know I was young. And these kids were older. They were like, let's play this game. You know where you go, like, you guys are sitting down, like, crisscross applesauce, and you guys are in, like, a circle, right?
The bottle?
I guess maybe, if I remember right. They did that thing. Why? There was all these children, and the door was closed, and we were just in this room. Okay. I don't know, but it just looked, that room looked, I don't know. I think it did have a mattress. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway, that's all I think I can remember. from the setting. But continuing on, it landed on me, I think. No, yes, it did, or something, but it was just me, and it was this boy. He was older than me, and I'm taller. But, I kind of didn't know what was happening, and I guess I got chosen or whatever. I just, went back. I, literally went back, and he was getting closer to me. I was like, I guess I kind of froze, and I just went back, until I guess I hit the wall. And then this boy was coming closer to me, and then I don't know how the freak happened, but because there was those mattresses, it was just a bed frame, right? Literally the metal bed frame. I don't know what bed they had. It was kind of embarrassing too. I guess I tried to you, swerve like, boy, I don't want that, and I hit my head on the metal frame, and we almost kissed, but I hit my metal frame, and after that, I just ran and started crying.
That's
That
one
was it.
of a story. I've never heard one. I honestly think that wasn't the one you're gonna tell either.
Oh, the one about, love liking someone or
No, like
something?
I believe you told me a story about like some girl, like when you were younger, that tried to do that with you or something like that. I could be
That's
wrong.
irrelevant. I don't remember that. But anyways,
Okay.
I could say about someone that I like and how it developed, but we'll continue on to whoever we want.
Okay, so Amelia was like, how about who we like? Well, the first person that I know
Yeah.
liked for real was this Amelia, not Amelia. Wait. Well, you know the story, I think. Nikki knows the story.
Mhm.
But like it was like my freshman year and I had a crush on this junior boy or whatever. And like
Accident.
no, the other one.
Who the other one?
Lucas? Lucas. There was no Lucas.
I can't
What's his
keep
name?
up no more. Not even gonna lie to
What's his
you,
name?
It started with a
cause
D.
I was there doing his Axton crush phase.
Yeah, she was. Oh, I keep forgetting we had economics and civics together.
Yeah, that class was low key fun,
Yeah, it was.
but
Civics was so much fun every day. When we didn't have to do nothing.
literally.
What am I saying? Oh yeah. So like that guy, so it was summer band freshman year. I saw him for the first time. I guess that was back when I was really in my love at first sight or something. So I started like crushing on him. And then it became like
Mhm.
deeper, I guess. And then like around like late August or September, I found out he's dating this girl. So I'm like, okay, but my crush didn't stop. I guess I'm not one of those people whose crushes stop when they find out their crush has a boyfriend or a girlfriend. That's just not me, I guess. Some people could turn their feelings off and off. Like I can't do that. But yeah, so I found that out. I didn't tell him for like 6 months. So like obviously I'm like so far gone into the crush that that's what happened. So I eventually tell him, and then obviously I get let down. I'm straight and I have a girlfriend. And yes, I did know this already, but it's like, I think, like, not saying I would have been better off if I would have never told him. Because, you have this image, and it's not really your fault that you developed this image. Because it's not like I told myself, I'm going to develop this image of this guy. But, it's
Mhm.
natural. So, yeah, so basically, we were cool after I told him, and, he told me that. Until, that girl that I was friends with freshman year that didn't treat me right. I confided in her before I confided in anybody else. This was before I found out her true colors. And she was hyping me up, saying that, oh, No's never gonna do my friend like that. No's gonna reject my friend like that, and da 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 da. Even though, the rejection wasn't bad, he didn't treat me like garbage or anything. Then like 10 seconds later she wanted to flip around and like say that I wasn't deserving of love or something like that. So I'm like,
Oh,
okay. And y'all know who exactly who I'm talking about. I'm like, okay.
yeah.
And it's like, well, really? But then, like, she went and made up rumors saying that he told me saying rumors that he said certain stuff about me, saying that he told that he wanted me to jump off a bridge or something like that. And I'm just like, I didn't know that she had made that up, but she made that up. I'm thinking that he actually said it, that she confessed to me like that week. Like a whole week goes by and then she's like, "Oh yeah, I made that up. That didn't actually happen." So now I'm like, so yeah, that was my first, and we never spoke again, actually.
Oh,
Me and the guy, anyway. So, because he blocked me after that. So I'm like, okay.
oh,
Because she was saying, oh, I'm gonna beat his ass, and I'm gonna get my boyfriend, the guy she was dating at the time, to beat his ass as well. I'm like, oh my God, don't do that. So I told him about like what had happened. He started freaking out. So I guess I forgot to tell him about the part where I talked her out of doing it. So I guess that first part, I just told him about the first part, but my friends wanted to beat him up. And he texted his girlfriend saying like, "Oh my God, what the fuck am I going to do?" And he was all worried about what this girl had said. I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So yeah, he blocked me and we never spoke again. And that friend turned out to be very fake. But you know, so
damn.
him and the girlfriend ended up breaking up like 6 months after that. So
The story just went south.
like, I've got to tell y'all the story. I have to sit y'all down and tell y'all the story. Freshman year was just a time, but I hated it too. I've hated it. See, I hate freshman and sophomore year. There are a few key moments that I'm happy about. Junior and senior year, I don't know how to feel about senior year yet. Junior year was okay. But yeah, that's my experience of liking someone really seriously. So yeah,
Okay.
that was really an
Well,
eye-opening experience going into high school, I must say, for my freshman year. But continue.
I think my first experience liking someone was in seventh grade. And yeah,
Wait, was it? Wait, was it a girl? Was it a?
that was my like, but y'all don't know the full story for
I
real.
don't
Like,
know the full
it was
story.
my first time, like, really just like liking someone for real. And it was like my first time, like, exploring myself and stuff.
Yeah,
And I don't know.
yeah,
I
middle.
feel like, like, of course, the type of person she was then, I don't know the type of person she is now. But it's definitely something that I think needed to happen because it was a part of like my self journey and figuring myself out. And I think I don't regret like anything, how I felt or anything towards her, because I think it made me into the person I am today. I feel like everything you go through makes you to the person you are today. Anyway, that felt horribly because during that time I wasn't like religious and I didn't know of God and I didn't have a relationship with him. She was. So that's how it ended.
Yeah. Well, middle school is that weird trend. Anything in life made transitional periods, but middle school is that transitional period. Like elementary school,
Literally.
we're literally like kids. High schoolers, we're getting ready for adulthood, and some of us still aren't ready. But
Right.
middle school is like, that weird transitional period. Wait, is it just me? Like, Nikki, did your camera turn off?
Or did she just disappear?
Yeah, she's on mute. Camera. Um, no, what happened because I asked a question and you asked a question. It would be her turn to ask a question. I'll give her
Right.
just a few more moments. Like I'll give her
Okay.
at least like
We're taking a break.
yeah.
We're taking a
You
commercial
know what?
break.
I know what I'm gonna do. Honestly, what I'm going to. Well, hello guys. We couldn't have Amelia join us for this outro, but I would like to say thank you guys so much for watching or listening, whatever you are doing. And me, Nikki, and Amelia were all very appreciative of you. And we hope you have a nice and productive
Can I say
day.
something? Y'all sweet dreams, sleep and wake up and think that you're alive again. I mean, you woke up the next day. Amelia couldn't be here because A, she's asleep. B, she can't listen. Third, don't know. Her phone died or something. Cedric, thank you, Cedric, for being the host. And I'm the co-host, Amelia too. I love you guys. Tootie patooties. Bye.
Okay, so that's our first podcast episode. Really cool.